So I wanted to make a video on how I make my Laird latte. I have the espresso lavazza, 3 trees, organic pistachio milk, unsweetened, 4 ingredients, red palm oil, 2 different versions, one from Brazil, one from Africa, the ghee, the ancient grain organics, the Laird superfood creamer. So let's go ahead and get started here. Today I'm going to record a video both on this and a Nick Norwitz inspired meal for lunch. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to combine it in one because this is just showing you what I would do for a ketogenic protocol for me personally. All right, let's get started. Ketogenic, modified, fat fast, basically. Well, this one is more of the fat fast, but the meal is more of just regular keto diet. But anyway, okay, so basically this today, because I'm trying to sort of not be as, being a little bit more, not as crazy on the oils, because I plan on eating at lunch, because it's currently about 9 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of the red palm oil and the ghee. So let's go ahead and open these up. And then this one up as well. So I'm kind of being a little liberal about it, meaning I'm going to, for the palm oil that is, but the ghee I'm just going to put in 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to kind of get a little bit of both from each can. So I'm going to first put this in here. It looks very interesting, like a heaping teaspoon. And then another one from here. Probably should clean this first, but not too much, maybe a little less, I don't know. So normally I would put like a whole tablespoon, but like I said, I'm trying to spread out the fats a little bit more, a little bit better, I guess. And I'd actually put a little bit more too. See how it sticks to the finger? I just lick that. Okay, and then put the ghee in there as well. Okay, 1 tablespoon of ghee. Or this one's a teaspoon. Actually, I'll put 2. I'm gonna put 2 of them. And I'll put another one of the, because it's still less than 1 tablespoon. I was planning on putting 2 anyway. I just forgot, sorry. So just put that much in there. And I'm gonna wash this out. And then I'm gonna put about 2 tablespoons of the Laird, the sweet and creamy. Heaping tablespoon. This is quite a big heaping because it's all clumped up. And we'll do a little bit less on the other one. And then I'm gonna do sort of like a half tablespoon scoop of the mocha creamer. Or something close to that. This looks good. And then I'll put a little bit more of this sweet cream. But not like a whole thing. So yeah, there we go. That's good enough. Okay, next thing, and it seems crazy. I'm taking this long to put it all together because it's already been like 4 minutes, but I'm explaining it as well. Now I'm gonna mix this in. Oh shoot, did I forget to wash this? Just gonna rinse that out. I didn't forget to wash it. I'm just rinsing it. I'm gonna put the pistachio milk in here, which is kind of interesting because then I gotta put that on when I put this on, I have to wait for it to get the ready light on, and then I can froth the milk. So I may pause the video temporarily just to get that going. But here's what I do is I put the pistachio milk in there. I don't just do pure Lairds, you know, I do a combination of everything. You know, I like to put in a little bit of almond milk or pistachio milk because I guess it's like 4 grams of protein or something small like that. You know, good enough for me. And so yeah, I just pour it in there until it reaches max. It's about half a cup, maybe a little bit more. So I basically just wait for that to turn green, and then I go ahead and take out the old grains, whatever the old espresso beans, and then I refill it I fill it back up with new ones. So I scrape it out with a knife, and then I put it in the garbage. I fortunately have one here. Doesn't always, sometimes you have to put in a lot of effort just to make sure it gets scraped out. It's kind of, sometimes pretty stubborn. And then I rinse it out. But I guess the process is longer now because I don't use heavy cream or anything. I don't just straight up use that. So now you can see the puck is ready to be filled. And I basically try to fill it to the brim because I'm trying to make it for shots. So this may only be useful for 2 shots, but I just put in as much as possible just because I don't, maybe I don't know any better, but yeah, there we go. And it may seem like it won't come out, but it will. I try to make sure that there's like a small sliver still shown. And I try not to crush it too hard. So that's good enough for me. And if we go ahead and put this in, now we're actually ready to see how I just put the puck in like that. Now we're ready to put the milk in there. Hold on. To froth the milk, which is, my sister taught me to just keep it in one place basically. You just keep it like that. So yeah, I don't use butter. I don't use heavy cream anymore. I use half and half. This is all it is. So I just turned that with my other hand that's holding the camera. Now I'm going to go to the on. It's going to allow me to start the process. They always say, the Laird people always like to say, hey, you should just pour the coffee over it, trust the process. So I basically put on timer for 40 seconds, and then I wait for this to go. And when I see that, then I press start. And we'll see how this process goes. I just turned it on. It's at 39 seconds. And that's, to me, that's 4 shots. It doesn't taste like it's been adulterated or anything, or like too, you know, not tasteful enough or whatever. Or like it's been diluted. Doesn't taste like that at all. And it starts looking red because of the, and it's creamy because of the red palm oil. Well, it's creamy because of everything, but the red palm oil kind of gives it a certain texture. I don't know if you want, and then I just go ahead and turn it off. Wait for it to kind of go down. And then I got a new frother because the one I had is old. It's already 2 years old. I've been doing this stuff for, you know, the health stuff for like 2 years, so. So I just mix it. Initially, I mix it. See, it's starting to look red. That's the palm oil. It's almost like you're looking at a lava cap or some kind of like some kind of lava thing. The cities and dust from Susie and the Banshees. And it's good for your skin and all that, you know? The city, yeah. So then I pour the almond milk or the pistachio milk inside. Pretty much the whole thing, because I don't really care about making it all artistic. I don't even know how you would do it. I'm not really good at it. I tried and it didn't really work for me. I mean, maybe I could put some water in here and then see if I can do that, but I don't even know if there's anything left. Doesn't look like it. All right, well, that's it. Yeah. That's the Laird latte. And I still got all this stuff open, so thanks for watching. I'm actually gonna mix it again, just in case. But it looks yummy. Normally it looks actually a little even more red. It doesn't really even look red right now. In fact, I could probably just put some more palm oil. Red palm oil, to see if we can do that. Wait, not that one. Just a little bit more. It won't affect how much fat you have necessarily. Well, not too much. Yeah. And it's still not really red, but it kind of has that glow to it. You see what I'm saying? I just wanted to show you the effect. Like, normally it would be a lot more than that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and here's a toast. That is so good. All right, so here's the second part of the video. I'm about to make some salmon, wild sockeye salmon. Nick Norwitz inspired. My pan's right here. Get it to heat. I put some coconut oil in here, maybe some red palm oil as well. Just kind of snacking on a little bit of the cheese. Before I'm gonna put some Roquefort, Parmigiano Reggiano, and some whatever's left of the Manchego cheese. So here we go. That's Manchego cheese. So yeah, this video may be kind of long just because of my process. I don't know, but I'm gonna use the spoon I was using earlier to make the latte, even though it's quite later. It's like 7 hours to 8 hours later. I'm just gonna make this out. I just worked all day. Now it's kind of burning up. Probably should lower that. But anyway, I'm gonna get the coconut oil here. It's unrefined. I guess some people were saying use refined. I don't know why. It's extra virgin. Just gonna get a tablespoon here. It's kind of hot now, so it melted a little bit. Put it in there. I think I'm gonna get a little bit more, and then I'm gonna get some palm oil, put it in there, and some ghee. That's how I like to make my stuff. So, and then afterwards, I'm gonna, when everything's done, I'm gonna put the toasted sesame oil over it, as inspired by Norwitz. So he says that it makes your ketones up to 6 after 20 hours. In his case, I mean, not necessarily everybody. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this, some ghee, and then red palm oil. Not too much. I'm gonna use the Brazilian one. Red palm oil gets all like slimy and stuff. One time I poured it all over my body, just as a joke. But my theory of red palm oil is that it clears out your arteries, so that's what I think. So I like to use it for everything. Just about. So anyway. So I'm just going to open up the salmon, and then I'm going to put some eggs. So right now it's not opened yet, but so this is the sesame oil and the macadamia nut oil that I'm going to pour all over it, and inspired by Norwitz. So I'm just basically going to get one big slab here. Not both of them, just one. There's only one. There's 2 of them in here. And I'm not quite sure how many grams or whatever that is, but I'm just going to make the whole thing. Now, there's actually, technically, I guess 3, because this one's pretty big. I might cut part of the other one too. So I got this one here, and put it on top. And I might put that's too. I think that's good enough, because there's this one's huge. I'm just gonna put it for another time. I don't have that much of an appetite, I guess you could say. And then I'm gonna cut up. I'm gonna put 2 eggs in there. And then cut up the cheese a little bit. And some vegetables as well, which I didn't do prior to this, so bear with me. I'm gonna put this salmon away. So, I love salmon. Put 2 eggs in there. You'll see why that's relevant. So let's cooking right now. I got the eggs here. It's cooking. Just put this here. Let's see what's good. One egg. I might put three eggs, and then just try see if I'm really that hungry to have a third one. I might throw it out. So I'll just cook 3 for now. I might throw out the other one. I don't know. Probably not, but we'll see. So I got 3 different cheeses. I got the Manchego cheese, the Roquefort, and goat cheese, regular goat cheese. So this is a full fatty meal, you know, which is good. Looking for my slicer, the knife that I was using earlier. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna get some garlic. Some other vegetables as well. Hey, look at this vegetable. Putting a lot of garlic in there and some mushrooms as well. And then spices, of course, but you'll see it. Just gotta cut it up. See right now what I got going on here. Just trying to cut it up. I guess you could put that in there. Yeah, so this is going to be somewhat of a long video, but it's okay. Oh, shit. So, looking for cut up some cheese, some Manchego cheese, just about, I don't have to cut the last of it. Pour some cheese, some of the Reggiano. Got some vegetables that I want to put in there. Some broccoli. See. And fennel. good with everything. I love fennel. It's good enough. Oh, before I do that, I gotta put my seasoning. So let me show you. I'm putting some rosemary. Some ground pepper. For the curcumin on the turmeric. Putting some sea salt. Got some thyme. Oh, I want to put the turmeric on there first. Especially on the salmon. Seems like I doused this with oil, but I guess it's good. This ain't the sugar fast. Sugar diet. So yeah, that's pretty good. For like sauces and stuff. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna cut up everything else, the other vegetables. Got some leeks, some bok choy, that kind of thing. Some radicchio. Well, actually, I think it's too old. I'm gonna throw it away. Yeah. And broccoli, of course, right? And red onions. You can't go wrong with red onions. That's the best. So yeah, I got the broccoli. Seems like it's kind of old, but I don't think it is. I mean, it shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be horrible. There's some bok choy. And before I do that, I actually want to put the Roquefort on. So here's a Roquefort. I snacked on it a little bit. Just gonna grab a handful, put it on the eggs. I gotta be careful about the eggs, because yeah, I'm gonna put it on the eggs more, because I want it to be fried. So I'm actually gonna take this, which I already washed, carefully flip them over. I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna flip over the salmon. Put the bok choy in there. Oh man, that looks so good. Was that all for the bok choy? I forgot. Can't find it. Whatever I had here. I guess so. And then the red, did I forget to cut up the red onions? I think I did. And then I got some peppers and habanero and a tomato. So I'm gonna cut that up as well. I love jalapenos, honestly. It's like all these spices. I know people talk about lectins and all that, and I'm like, fuck off, you know, about the lectins. Well, actually, I don't say that, but, you know, I'm just saying, like, you know, it's not as important. Just love the taste. So, and also I heard that it was good for weight loss too, you know, like jalapenos and spices and all that, and just generally feeling good, you know, something about it. Oh jeez. Like, it's just good for you. So I'm cutting up the jalapenos. And then the onions. Tomato. I'm not de-seeding it because I'm not a freak like that. But I am cutting it. Got my jalapenos, which are kind of big right now, but I'm just gonna put it in there. See how it mixes with everything else. And after these eggs are done, I'm basically gonna, I think they're done actually right now. I'm gonna put them on a plate and then basically saute everything together. So this looks like it's ready. And I should have flipped it over to show you the result of all the cheese and stuff. Yeah, looks so good. Yeah, look at that. It's like melting. And so now I'm doing this. So basically sauteing everything together. I'm gonna flip the salmon again. Oh, so good. So yeah, this is not a typical meal I have because I like to have other stuff, but as well. But this salmon idea came from Norwitz, so. Go. And then I'm gonna cut these up even more. A lot of onions. Need your onions. These for me. When I put up the heat a little bit, and now I probably don't need to do much heating. And then I'm gonna put the goat cheese over I'm just trying to saute things together. And it's just the problem is. The main problem is the salmon because you don't want it too hot. You don't want it to be dry. So it's probably getting there in terms of cooking. But I'm just kind of eyeballing it or getting a sense for what it is. And it is cooking pretty good. So I'm gonna put some this away and then crumble the goat cheese, which at this point is not a crumble, it's just pure cream pretty much, because I left it out for too long, like only about 2 hours or something. I'll just put it on there anyway. So there. And I guess you can't really do much, otherwise it's all stuck to my hand. But I'll try my best here. Grab the big heaping amount. So just put that there, put that there. Yeah, that's good enough. It's got cheese anyway. Licking off fingers. It's all the same concept. It's like an oil. Everything's creamy and stuff. So. I always feel fat after eating it, but that's just because. But then once I work out, I actually feel more fit than before. So keto has a way of balancing itself. Yeah. The final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour these oils over it, and you're going to see it, and I'm going to be like, I'm going to give it a taste test. I waited all day to do, no, I'm just kidding. I didn't necessarily wait all day to do this, but I was looking forward to this all day. So I'm going to use this. I'm just going to pour it while I'm over here. So and I forgot to cut the leeks. I'll just do leeks another time. It's okay. It's probably dried out now. Got to be careful about the. I'm gonna lower the temperature at least, and then I don't have a thermometer, but I just get a feeling because yeah, I mean maybe it's a bad way to cook, but I'm gonna put that there. That looks really good. And then I'm just going to try to cook the rest of it, saute the rest of it together. So I noticed that some of this got stuck to the, like the skin got kind of stuck. That's why. So just gonna do that. Okay. Now I'm gonna bring this over to, turn it off first, of course. Bring it over to here. Now this is more crazy looking than probably what Nick had in his video, but it's okay because I like vegetables. So let's see how this works. So I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons of this, and then just a little bit of the macadamia nut oil. So there's that. I'm gonna drizzle it all over my, that's the toasted sesame oil. I'm gonna drizzle it all over the salmon. In the name of Nick Norwitz, Dr. Nick Norwitz. And here's another one. Here we go. And then slightly less of the macadamia nut oil, but I still feel like putting it on there. Maybe on the eggs. Just a little bit on the salmon, but more so on the eggs and everywhere else. Okay. I like the macadamia nut oil. Okay, thanks for watching. Take a look at how I eat this. I love the salmon. I'm gonna get a knife, fork. Yeah, let's see how this tastes. That is so good. You can't go wrong with the eggs too. Remember, because the Roquefort is on there and all that. It's so good. Thanks for watching. Salmon is just freaking delicious. With the sesame oil. Mmm. Here's the other one with the cheese. I don't know if you can see it. So good. Thanks for watching.